people of the World Wide Web. So it's Cypher Sigma Toys here, and yeah, we have 2 pickups. So we have some cereal, turn up in 2 days, and we have a little addition. So we'll get into the addition first that is in this bag, if I can get it open. So I know what this is. So it's 2 little bits, and this is on my journey. If you've been following the toy channel journey, obviously I picked up at the beginning of this month a Build-A-Figure. I then sold them. I then have decided to recollect him. So this was £9 all in from Vinted. This is one that disappeared. So this is the backpack and the helmet. I'll put a picture up here. So now he just has no legs. I sold him for 66. I paid 29, and I'm just missing 2 parts. So if I can get the next parts for about I think £16, I've budgeted myself. If I get the 2 legs for £16, essentially I've got the figure for free, and I've earned myself a tenner. So not doing too bad, and obviously glad to have these 2 parts in the collection. Now, obviously it is a little bit of a hunt. I think the legs are the worst thing to get, so we shall see. So then we'll go into my cereal box. So this is a deal that I worked out from Facebook. So it's a toy line that was quite a small toy line back in, I believe, the 90s. These are based off films. These are based off films by Kevin Smith. If I say that, it probably gives away what these are. But someone had a massive collection of them. You don't find them. I would say they range between £10 and £20 per figure when you normally come across them. I have a load. I don't have all of them. I definitely wanted to expand it. Someone had a massive load of them, and he was just like, I'll sell them all for £100. I was like, would you consider split? Because obviously if you consider splitting, then I'm definitely interested. So I think it was £55 I paid in total. So what did I get? We have Kevin Smith with his golf club. I believe this is from Chasing Amy. So yeah, a lot of. So there is 1 figure there, obviously with a movie baseball cap. We will go through them. Then we have in fairly good condition. Let's take a bit of a wrap. So they're not perfect. They do have a few little marks. These figures are quite prone to anything being put near them. They normally scrape them. This has just had a little bit of scrape. But this is Shannon Elizabeth's character from also Chasing Amy. Obviously, Shannon Elizabeth passed away last year, so I suspect this figure would probably go up a little bit in price. Then we have Will Ferrell's character from Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. I think his name's like Willard, I want to say. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but yeah, quite like him. Obviously, literally barely any marks anywhere around. They've been sitting in this bloke's kid's shelf, he said. And I think this is from Chasing Amy, but I don't recognise the character. Apologies. As I say, it's been a long time since I think it's like one of the angry members. There's a little bit of marking on her hand, but I say I wanted to complete the line. So picked her up. Loads of bubble wrap. So 1 figure I didn't get because it was missing 1 part, which was a bit of a shame. Then from Chasing Amy, obviously Ethan Suppley, if you've ever known him from My Name is Earl and stuff like this. This is him looking at a picture, one of those pictures where you have to stand really close and kind of look back, and there's a picture that comes through. Quite a funny sketch of him having to go at some kids because they call it a schooner, and he's like, oh, it's a sailboat, and they're like, a schooner is a sailboat. I thought it was very, very funny. Then we have the Tracer from Chasing Amy. This is why can't I even remember the name? It's Earl. I can't remember the character's name. So obviously this is Earl and his brother, essentially in later life. But obviously this is him. That's the comic he kind of helped create. Brody, I think, is the character's name. Jason Lee. That's what it is, of the skateboard. Then we have, to round off the set from Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, I think it is Missy and Sissy, so 2 or 3 of the women. I think this is Shannon Elizabeth, obviously from American Pie fame. I can't remember who plays this lady, or why she's got a cord around her. But yeah, essentially, that is it. They are quite fragile to stand because they're heels. They're inaction figures, so they don't have any articulation. But yes, that is it. So we have 1, 2. So we have 1, 2, probably shouldn't grab my head, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 and £8. So I think it works out about £6, give or take £6-7 per figure. So a lot more cheaper than what you find if you try and search these out. I say you had a Bartleby, which is from Dogma, the Ben Affleck figure, but he only had 1 wing, and I'm just like, I just couldn't do it. I was like, as much as I like that figure, it bugged me him missing a wing because everyone else is complete. So I say I think this rounds out most of the collection. I don't have Jay as Blunt Man, so his Batman costume from Chasing Amy, and I think there's another girl to go with Lee's. But yeah, I mostly have almost, I think, every single figure now. I say minus 2 or 3. I say for 55 quid was an absolute bargain. Do you like the Clerks in action figures? Let me know your thoughts and feelings. Obviously, also for another £9, I picked up parts of Nemesis. I've been Single Toys. Hope you enjoyed this pickup video, and I'll definitely